I feel like with weddings now, compared to years ago, it's a very big thing now. You got the social media, people are watching everybody else's wedding.
Wedding on social media. You have a content creator booked.
I want my wedding to be like that. But the thing is, they're not realizing that a wedding is a whole day.
Yeah, now just what clip you watch.
Yeah, you're watching the clip and it's like, you're thinking, oh, this wedding was hyped up, and they're seeing the hype. A lot of these weddings now as well, the parents
are paying.
They put a good sum into the wedding.
Yeah, 100%.
If you're not making the parents happy, then it's not really a good wedding.
Hey people, welcome. It's your boy Mr. Effective to another episode of Twirls and Tuxedo. We're starting a new series called Vendors Vent. We see it all the time where, especially brides, no offense, don't cancel me, go on social media and, bash us vendors, we've done this, we've done that, but now is our time to speak back and own our own narrative. To start the story, I'm going to start with some DJs in the wedding industry and tell us about some of their good, bad and ugly stories today. So let's start from the end. Do you want to introduce yourself, sir?
DJ Sean.
Okay.
DJ somebody.
Weird name, but okay.
DJ Badge.
Fantastic. And the first question is just so quickly, when did you guys start DJing and why did you go into becoming a wedding DJ? That's the first question. Let's start light.
I've been DJing for 22
years.
Jeez.
I know what's actually age.
I'm only 24.
22 years, okay.
Step from his mom's belly,
Somebody.
13, 14 years now.
They're going to say 30 years. I was like, relax.
And if we take out COVID year as well,
Okay, take out
fair enough. I would say about 15 years now.
15 years.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. And why did you guys start DJing? Why did you start going to the wedding industry? What was the reason? Because obviously most people don't start from weddings, they start from clubs, birthdays and all that sort of stuff. Why did you go into the wedding industry? Just people know before we go into the deep stuff.
With me, I wouldn't say I just wanted to just become a wedding DJ, or I'll just say that I became a DJ in general just by I used to have house parties and people used to come to my house parties. I used to book a DJ and I thought the money was too expensive. So I started doing my own house. I started DJing at my house parties and then from there it picked up. And then with the wedding thing, it came like a couple of years after being a DJ. I did my uncle's wedding. I feel like with wedding DJ, it always starts with doing a family member's family member's wedding. Then I did my uncle's wedding, and his wedding was a big wedding. And obviously, I shut the wedding down.
Yeah.
Weddings is like once you do good at one wedding, the referrals or people that was at that wedding book you, and then that's where everything took off for me. That was it.
Cool. Did you somebody?
So is it being a DJ or
no? How did you get into? Why did you come a DJ and then wedding industry?
My story of how I became a DJ, it's probably a very long story.
You can make it short.
All right, it was literally I bought DJ equipment from someone with the hope of selling it to make profits, and then I realized I couldn't resell it because the price I paid the price of a new one while it was a used equipment I bought, so I couldn't resell it. So it was there in my house, and I just plugged in one day, started learning from YouTube, and
wow,
that's how I became a DJ, literally.
Okay.
And then from the first booking, shout out to Smade. I'm allowed to the shout outs.
Yeah, can shout out.
First booking started from him, a few house parties. Then I think I was at a birthday party, and so I was like, I'm getting married next year. And I was like, I could do it. How much do you charge? I don't know how much people charge for weddings. So just tell me how much you want to pay. It was peanuts. But for me, it was good. Then got to the venue. It was a very big venue in central London. And I was like, oh, wow, this is amazing. If you can afford this venue, you probably could have paid me more. That was literally my thoughts.
What are those ones?
And then I got a booking from there where I would never forget this. It was my second wedding that I ever done. It was somewhere up north. And the couple came in a helicopter. Yeah. This is like my second booking. I was like, there's money in this. If people are spending this much.
On a helicopter.
They literally came in a helicopter. And I was like, if people are spending this much for weddings, why am I charging this? Like there's something compared to what we get in the clubs. Promoters, you need to do better. And that's how it is. Like Sean said, from one, and for me, I just always try to keep a certain clientele. Like, no disrespect to community center kind of weddings, but
That's why I started emceeing.
yeah. And so it's someone that's booking the Marriott, someone that's coming in the helicopter. They have friends that can afford the same.
Yeah.
So if you do well on one, you have someone in their family or friend that would book you for the next one, and it would continue like that. Oh, effective and badge. I see what you guys do. Mr. Meridian Grand every week. You know how much Meridian Grand costs. So yeah, that was literally how I got into wedding DJing.
Badge, what about you?
So in terms of DJing, I think so. First, I think I just always had a passion for music. I used to play instruments, but it was a bit it was a bit boring. Yeah.
What instruments did you play?
Keyboard, like I play the clarinet.
Clarinet?
Did you go? I used to play different things. No.
In Nigeria.
Yeah, but then I used to so then I was revising for exams, and then I heard a mix by DJ Exclusive.
Okay.
Back then.
Shout out to Genius.
Yeah, and I was like, this is crazy. Like, how do you go from one song to another without, like, bro, it was so seamless. It was, like, mind-blowing. And I just went on YouTube, started doing research, downloaded Virtual DJ, you know, did my 102. I'm telling you, I was a laptop DJ first to start with, before I bought any equipment. And then, you know, moved on to, you know, invest in stuff here and there when people started reaching out. But then in terms of weddings, I think, and no, you know, no shade to promoters, but I think frustration from the club scene also made me focus more so on the wedding side of things in the terms of, you know, one, the pay, like you mentioned.
Yeah.
Then two, the caliber of clients that you get. So it's like in the wedding scene, I can't remember my first wedding, but my first wedding, I remember getting there, you know, I was respected, there was food that was served, you know, everything was catered for, you're drinking champagne, you know, you're talking with...
nice.
You know what I mean? And then also even the hours, you know, sociable, they're a bit more sociable. With weddings, they're done at, you know, midnight. So it's a bit of a softer life and you get more pay. Because, for example, if you do a club event and you do, exactly, let's say you do...
DJ from now till tomorrow.
I'm telling you, yeah, I'm telling you, you make £200-300, but then that night is booked because you've already accepted this commitment. With a wedding, if you take one wedding, although you're there 6 hours,
2K.
Yes, yeah, I'm saying you're making some.
Can we not say figures?
You're making some decent money. So I think that made me then focus and then try to channel my energy more so too. And then I had you know, a few incidents with promoters, co-promoters I'm chasing for money weeks after and stuff like that. It's not pretty because you work the whole night. You know, you're the one standing, you're the one keeping the energy up. You can see all the tables being sold, so you know how much. I mean, you can calculate. You're saying, bro, this is 10. Bro, this is. They bought 5 Azules on one table already, bro. That's already God knows how many K. And I'm chasing you for my £300. Like
they didn't make
3 weeks after. You get what I'm saying? And there's people paying on the door. You get what I'm saying? So I think that whole
wedding industry was a lot.
Yeah, it was a lot more.
Straight up business, literally.
People paid. They paid in advance. They paid my full money. It moved before I get there.
They're going to see you and everything.
Yeah, and eat good food, meet good people. Yeah.
So let's get into the detail because I want us to really, because like I said, you know, they're always coming for us vendors online. I mean, never say anything. We're always quiet. We have an MCs group chat. So when they come for MCs, we're always talking about the response. But no one ever has the balls to actually go out there to actually respond. So let's talk about, please don't mention any names. Don't mention any names, please. Don't let it get messy.
I remember when Mr. Tokon got married.
Let's talk about. Let's start with this. Let's start with this. Prices. When people start arguing prices with you, how do you guys feel about that? Arguing prices. Just quick fire round. How do you guys feel about that? Sean is already thinking of that client and try to price him down. Is it a red? Because for me as an MC,
yeah.
Once I tell you my price,
yeah,
and you start pricing me down,
yeah,
I get the ick. Yeah. And once I get the ick. My response is done as quickly as possible because there's a way to argue about prices. Yeah. So what's your take on that price? And again, I feel for you guys DJs because especially when you're doing local gigs in London or in the UK, you come with your equipment. You're probably there first. Yeah. You're probably last to leave as well.
Yeah.
So let people know how you guys feel about them trying to price you.
You know, let me just say this quickly. I think when it comes to pricing, I'm probably the nicest of everybody. So that's why I want to drop the easily nicest one because I know this.
You're trying to sell yourself.
So let me hear me first. My take is I think I go based on the vibe I get from the clients. Like if you inquire via emails, it's straight up, this is the price, take it or leave it. But if by any chance you call me I pick up.
That's
I always pick up calls, by the way. And I get a good vibe off you. I think I had a client last year and I was like, we were just talking. We were talking for like half an hour. We had not even discussed anything regarding the wedding. We're just talking and I kind of like connected with him. And at the point, like, you know what, just tell me, what's your budget? And he said it. I can't say how much it was. I would not leave my house for that amount of money.
We just
But-
based on the vibe.
But just because of the connection I had with this guy.
built, yeah.
And I did it. But that doesn't mean if you call me, I would answer.
So next
I
time-
agree.
next time-
Well, yeah, but there is the minimum I would leave my house for because there are bills to pay. There's cost of living crisis out there.
Yeah.
I also have another belief. It's what you don't pay me, another client will pay me
Okay.
even more and double. I've made losses from client A
Yeah.
and client B pay me triple. So at the end of the day,
And the doing client is events.
yeah.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, as long as the books are balanced, that's what it is.
So for you, it's more about the if you catch a not vibe but the connection.
Yeah, and you can catch me at a good time. And
Yeah.
so there's
I will based on that as well. I think with our scene is when people when they email you, they'll email you, oh, what's your quote? No, not even a quote. They'll say, can you send your packages? And with me, I don't feel like
packages.
I don't feel like I've ever done packages. With this wedding thing now, I mean, because of weddings, thank God, I was able to go full time 3 years ago.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so shout out to weddings.
Even a dream.
Yeah, so at the same time, you don't want to, because I mean, sometimes you speak to fellow DJs and they'll be like, why are you charging this? I charge this, da da da. But I'm thinking to myself, behind the scenes, I'm doing more weddings than you.
That's the book's balance. That's what matters.
So it's like, you have to meet at the halfway point and see like, ah, cool. So for example, next year in May, I've got probably, May next year, I've got probably 10 weddings. So if someone now comes to me and say, yo, I want to book you in May, I mean, based on how many weddings I've got in May,
You even do it for free.
oh, no, but you know, I'm going to charge
You will be flexible.
based on what that month is saying. And then when I look at July, for example, someone came to me last week, oh, I want to book you in July. I looked at July. There's nothing in July. So I'm thinking, based on July, I'm going to go low. So you just have to, with me, I put my prices based, like you
demand,
said, yeah, you have to weigh out the customer,
Yeah.
weigh out the month,
The moms and everything.
and everything. But at the same time, you have to have your limit to say, like,
Just back what you said.
Yeah.
What is your take on DJs?
Yeah.
Obviously, people are trying to come to the industry.
yeah.
And they're undercutting. I'll give you examples. So Baj had the wedding internationally.
Yeah.
We work a lot together, so I know a lot of his gist. And he was 2 days in a certain country, I'm not going to name the
Yeah.
country, and he was charging a certain price.
Mhm.
And the DJ came back. I know the bride came back and said that she's not going with him because the other DJ charging £600 for 2 days.
Yeah.
So seriously undercut him. What's your take on that?
Let the bride go with the other DJ.
Yeah,
You get
How do
value
you
for
feel
your
about that, Baj?
yeah. So the price. Yeah, similar to what you guys said. I agree with what you both said. The pricing wise,
Let the bride go with the other DJ, because at the end of the day, when you know your worth, when you know what you bring to the table, after a while, when the DJ delivers a service that they deliver, deep down, that bride will know that, you know what, I should have went with the other DJ.
Oh,
yeah.
You know what I mean? And the thing is, what couples don't understand is a wedding is
One day.
one day.
just that one time. You have one chance.
exactly.
You know, with parties, we do weekly.
Yeah.
We run weekly events.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, this weekend we might have a bad weekend, but we can make up
Pick it up for it next week.
or even the next day, because we got like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. A wedding, you get married once.
Just that one time.
So I feel like, and couples should not take the risk of that. Oh, let me go with a cheaper DJ.
Because I'll come to you about this, because the music, for me, the music is so important in a wedding.
music is
I think the most important thing for me is music and alcohol. I don't really care about food.
Yeah.
Those are two most important things for me in a wedding. All the decor, all these fireworks.
Food is important. Though. If I don't eat at your wedding,
Wrapping up early.
Priority was the music, but so let Batch come in here and say a few things. Especially about DJs, because we spoke about.
So what happened in that situation?
Yeah, pricing.
What happened in that situation when the DJ,
With the other DJ.
when the couple came back? So what?
Yeah, I said, I wish I said that. Please go ahead. Yeah, I wish you all the best. I mean, I understand if you guys are trying to save source and things. I understand. bro, I was like, and this is abroad. I was like, what?
So 600 over
2 days, and this is a full
2 days,
8-hour wedding or full 8 to 10. You know, weddings take like 8 to 10 hours.
And
So welcome party and
yeah.
So that brings me to my point about pricing, right? For me, I think so. What I do is I send out because they do that. They ask for packages.
Yeah.
But usually
so you have a rate card.
I have on average about say a minimum of this many hours. This is how much I'll charge.
Yeah.
Right. If they're fussy about they need a package, but normally I'll send a booking form. They'll tell me the breakdown of the wedding. I can see the location, start and end time, so I can know. You get what I'm saying?
They need equipment.
If I'm bringing equipment, all of that will now let me gauge what sort of pricing to do. But then what I then say is with people on the curtain, right? I always try to explain this, that people undermine the work of a DJ. We're on our feet the entire wedding, 8 to 10 hours. Everybody else is sat down eating 3-course meals. This right. When I need to use the toilet, I have to run.
Yeah, you have to play fella.
You get what I'm saying? You have to run.
You literally have to find a 4 or 5 minutes.
I'm telling you, you run off.
I remember when we did it.
And you have to run off.
You have to play. You play what you play them candy. And you literally sprint
On loop. You have a loop.
sprint there to the toilet.
Yeah.
You made it just in time before it ended.
100%. So and I do understand people have budgets, right? So like you said, if we have a conversation, you explain to me this is the situation, blah blah. I'll meet you at somewhere that's reasonable for me, but also comfortable for you. But then at the same time, what then upsets me is when you've argued with me over this £100 or £150 or whatever. I get to your wedding.
Yes.
And there's special edition don't be on every single table, bro.
Yes.
So my entire fee, you have it on.
See, they've got your charge for them to buy.
Bro, they're drinking my entire fee in 3 minutes, continuously. Like, do you get what I'm saying? But then you're arguing with me about £150, which makes a huge impact on me. Do you get what I'm saying?
The one that busted my brain was, I'm not going to mention the place, but we had a wedding and they haggled both of us at the wedding. The DJ booth, the way they designed the DJ booth alone.
It's probably more than your fee.
I was just like, what?
But that's what I'm saying.
It's good presentation for you though.
The
content.
Yeah, that's not payment.
No, not pay my bills. So it's a balancing thing. But when you see people have the money and they try to undercut MCs or DJs, it really annoys me. So now
I think they don't see the value.
Yes. So what I do now, as Sean has said, Sean says perfectly. I look at my month, and I do my pricing based
on demand and supply.
And also, I remember I did a deal with a couple this year to Kenya. Shout out to that couple, they know themselves. The deal was that they're going to fly me and my wife out, and they're going to give us the same hotel as all the guests as well, and they don't pay my fee. So literally, it's just a holiday for us. I mean, just got married recently, so it was a perfect deal. That was the deal.
Like
that was a lot less than my fee, but
covered the honey.
We're going. It's that simple. So I guess it depends on price. I don't want to talk about now. I'm just talking about random things, but feel free to chip in any topics you have. Let's talk about social media. Now we're in the era of social media, TikTok, where teachers will do a 2 minutes transition, it will go viral, and they just get all these bookings. What is your take? I have my own take on that, but I want to hear what you guys think about.
I'm not on socials, so I'm definitely.
I can show you your age.
You give it away. How do they say the proof is in the pudding?
Yeah.
And I saw the DJ posted something earlier this week, Fox, about an event he went to, and I think a guest at that event, said something. Shout out to TikTok DJs that's ruined this party for us, something like that.
Really? Wedding?
Yeah, not a wedding. It was this guy's event that was last weekend. Those promoters' anniversary events.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that big venue. I think you were there the following day. So I think that's what it is. People just go off TikTok. For me, when I've had clients that message me say, "Oh, why are you charging this?" And there's nothing on Instagram.
There's no followers.
And I was like, I play for people that the people that want to book me have heard me play and they do not argue. They're happy to pay the right price because they've heard me. They've experienced DJ somebody. But if you want to go off, I didn't use effects, you know that? Or if you want to go off what you find on socials, good luck to you. My last mixtape was probably 3 or 4 years ago. If
probably like 10
or 4 year ago mixtape is good, then I don't think my quality would have reduced at this time.
And also, you do DJing full time as well.
Yeah,
people know. Yeah, full time.
Yeah, well, there's Coco Cure.
But you didn't
on the side.
It was first year I know that they did full time.
Yeah.
In fact, he paid way for a lot of DJs because back then you could not tell your parents that you are going to do DJing full time, but he was doing it for about 10 years.
With thank God.
Yeah, it's
we had a very big conversation in Malta.
Yeah.
And the more I saw his full time now, I was like, and look at him, he's happy.
I'm trying to convince
Show
you.
you this try.
Do you know what? I'm literally at that. I'm at that crossroads.
I'm begging him to go full time.
So obviously you guys will talk because you guys have more experience here. You walk that path.
But let's carry on.
Yeah, but I'll go with the social media thing.
Sean is big on socials.
Yeah.
I'm not big on social.
Blue. That's like 100,000 followers.
There's little ways about it.
So you don't deny it. Okay.
You see with the game, for example, now I'll put it into the DJing perspective. Back in the day, it was vinyls. I think then the cassette thing, and then it gone to
Then
CDs.
CDs and now laptop.
Now it's all like laptops. So I feel like with the industry and the whole thing that we're in right now with the whole social media thing, I think we have to always move with time.
You need to evolve. Yeah.
I'm not one of those DJs that go online and say, oh, yeah, let me do a quick 2-minute mix and yeah, go viral so that someone can book me. Good luck to those that do book people based on that. But I feel like as a client, if you're trying to book a DJ for your wedding day, I feel like there's a lot of homework you need to.
It's more than that 2 minutes.
Yeah, there's a lot of homework you need to do just based on, oh yeah, this person went is a viral person. You need to also find out, probably go and listen to some of the mixes the DJ has done. You got a big bridal party. You got family on the groom side, bride side. Also find out from those people, have you ever heard this DJ at a wedding? You know what I mean? Do your research, because even with me, most times when someone books me for their wedding, and then I will always see that couple at 1 or 2 weddings.
Yeah.
There's always a connection.
Before. It's funny enough, you won't realize that couple has actually made time to be like, oh, I want to get invited to this wedding, to hear the DJ play at this wedding, so that I know what
So you can get
at my wedding. So you have to always do your research.
And Sean, for you, 'cause I know you do club scene as well.
Yeah.
Is there a difference between club DJing and wedding DJing, or it doesn't matter?
There's a big difference. A wedding DJ will probably find it difficult to play in a club. And a club DJ will find it very difficult to play at a wedding. It's two different.
What's the difference from your experience?
It's just in terms of the delivery of the energy. When you go to a club, the audience is just probably one audience, like
80
probably
to
80 to 25. But when
Wedding is
when you go to a wedding, even if it's a Nigerian wedding, they've got their colleagues who are Asian and British white people. They've got their families probably from Cameroon, come from America.
It's a
Age
diverse.
ranges,
Crazy.
They've got their little sisters, their siblings, friends.
You have to move out all this well words sometimes. If the pastor is wedding.
So the age varies. So it's like, the wedding. I feel like with weddings it's harder because you're just going into a room, and you're reading the crowd and you go based on that, and you have to cater to. There's Jamaicans in the wedding. There's Jamaicans in the wedding.
Switch it up to dancehall.
There's people from Cameroon in the wedding. There's people from Ghana in the wedding.
You have the Asian guy.
There's
make him happy.
You're catering to one crowd, so it's very different.
And just moving along quickly. A lot of the times DJs get blamed for, there's a set that is not flowing sometimes. Because you guys maybe don't admit it. Let's say you've done all your gigs bang, all your budgeted lives. There'll be 1 or 2 weddings where the crowd was not just feeling you for whatever reason. Sometimes it's actually the DJ's fault.
Yeah.
Some of the issues I found is bad sound.
Yeah.
That's number one.
Some of the I found, or maybe you guys could go around. But do you want to talk about this? What are the issues what would give you the ick as a DJ and put you off completely?
Yeah, I think the first thing is the sound. I think terrible sound. Another really. And
You start about sound, right?
yeah. There's some venues that are on my red list. They're on my red list.
I'm going to mention one. Is it Froil Park?
Froil Park. I don't know Froil Park anymore.
Do not do your wedding at Froil Park. That tells me don't go there. I say out for free.
Yeah, 100 I don't do Froil Park anymore.
I think the
I'm
sound.
not going there. It's on my blacklist. Anyway,
No, I think the sound, and I think another thing also is, and it's not necessarily to do with the DJ, but I think also disrespect. So I think in certain instances, people think they know more than the DJ, right?
The planners think they know more than the DJ.
Exactly, and they're trying to force you to go a certain way, but you can see the crowd. You know what you're doing. You know how you're building up.
Plan.
Yeah, you know how you're building up the energy. You're not just going to drop Oplay. You're not going to drop Oplay. Do you get what I'm saying? So you're building up, but then people are coming to, bridal party or even the couple themselves.
sending them.
And it's like, enjoy your wedding. Like, you paid me
video and normally.
You know what I'm saying? You paid me for a service. You think I don't have all these songs? We have 6 hours. Do you get it? Or 4 hours for this after party. Do you know what I'm saying?
Play, you could just play Oblay for 6 hours.
You know what I'm saying? So I think little things like that can change the energy a bit if people like, you know, keep trying to be people are being disrespectful. Come for requests by all means. Everyone should request. I'm happy for you to bring a request.
Yeah.
I will fit it in where I think is appropriate. Do you get what I'm saying? But then sometimes people come and they try to, and then the couple can try to force your hand and say, oh, change it to this now. Ooh, and you change it, and the dance floor is empty.
It's when the chief bride said, or made a honor come.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, the bride wants
They
this.
say change it to, okay, and bear in mind, people are there dancing. But then because you're fussy and in your head, you just need to hear the song. You come and like, oh, no, you must play it now. What are you doing? The bride said, no. Yeah. Imagine 128 BPM. You're asking me to come and play a song that's 100 BPM or something. Do you know what I'm saying?
I feel like also that stuff is mainly caused by the anticipation of the wedding. I feel like with weddings now, compared to years ago, it's a very big thing now. You got the social media, people are watching everybody else's wedding.
You have a content creator booked.
I want my wedding to be like that. But the thing is, they're not realizing that a wedding is a whole day thing.
Yeah, now just what clip you watch.
Yeah, you're watching the clip and it's like, you're thinking, oh, this wedding was hyped up, and they're seeing the hype. And because of that hype, they feel pressured to be like, yo, for example, you might be playing a song, you might be playing Kukere from Iyanya. I mean, you got a long set of 4 hour set. You're playing Iyanya Kukere because you don't want to be a DJ that's going to play all the
repeating them.
And then everybody leaves once they've heard.
Exactly.
So you're trying to build up.
And also on your point, sometimes you're catering to the adults as well.
Yeah.
Initially, that's usually what happens.
That's the main thing.
And they cater to the adults first so they can go, or the parents so they can go home, and they now create to the young
Because if you're not catering to the adults, if you're not catering to the parents, I mean, a lot of these weddings now as well, the parents
are paying.
They put a good sum into the wedding.
Yeah, 100%.
If you're not making the parents happy, then it's not really a good wedding. It's not really a good party.
I agree. So and I think that's very important. That section. So when the couple gets changed, that's where I target the parents. So it's like the young people, they're not going to dance until the couple come back. So they're going to go and drink. I'll play all the cookeries, all the
booga.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So get the parents.
As long as the couple are not there.
I don't get the psychology behind it. When the couple go and change, dance floor is always empty. Rooms always feel hollow. I don't get
because
we're here for the couple.
It's the part where the couple go and change. I'll say that's the hardest part of
DJ
of get a live band.
It makes you think to yourself, am I a bit?
Wow. You think about your career like that?
It's crazy to hear that because
everybody's thinking the potential of getting my next client has just gone down the drain.
But there's reasons, because if you look at the wedding plans now, the part where the couple go and change, that's the part where they actually open the bar. So a lot of people will say, oh, you know what,
have a drink. Something I always tell couples that the bride should go and change first and let the groom stay. And when the bride's almost finished, they could then go and change. That way it's not too hot or the time it doesn't take too long. And sometimes couples have two changing at the after party. I would discourage it. But sometimes they don't listen. I was my own.
Some have 3 or 4.
It's ridiculous. When your time changing and everybody does go. Let's talk about sound limiters.
Before that, let me quickly say, for me, it's literally the timing. Like, you know how I always tell you, once I start, don't stop me.
Yeah.
Like, I could play a 6-hour set straight. Do not stop me.
Once
I've started.
I know the feeling. Don't actually say, announce photo booth.
Photo booth is open. Dessert table.
You should do all of that before. To announce dessert and open bar. See, they're going to go there. They're going to find the drinks.
Do not break my sets for me.
Why are you asking me to announce stop the DJ? By the way, announcing coach has arrived. Let them take a taxi home.
They are like,
it's just like, why are you telling me to announce these people?
Yeah, so I hate that break.
They're asking me to do these things, and I've told them I don't like it. It's ruining the flow.
So please tell the planners.
Speak to them yourself.
They don't listen to DJs. You're the one with the mic.
They talk to the MC.
Because next time MC planner tells you go and announce this, and people are dancing, I'll switch off your mic.
Makes sense.
Space.
I think that makes sense.
Sound limiters. Let's talk about that.
We don't want you to disturb the goats and the sheep that are sleeping.
There's a thing I've already mentioned. If I don't mention it again, so they don't cancel my. I don't know how reach the.
But you already told them to cancel.
I know, no, because I just realized that in the posh area, so they might be MP. They might know MPs or something like that. They might come after me. This venue told us that they've changed their sound limiting policy. That is now better.
Yeah.
When was gonna do a wedding there?
When did you go there? When was the last time you were there?
Last month.
Was last month?
This is
September.
September.
When's September?
Oh, that's why.
So now, when did I
When was the last time you went to that?
that venue?
Basically, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about Throw Park. So this issue of the sound limiter thing is two things. I would say with the situation there, I think they said they improved the sound, which they've done.
Have they?
Let's show.
So they've improved the sound in terms of like it doesn't cut out no more.
Yes, doesn't count no more.
Which is a better thing. But at the same time,
It's a balancing act.
yeah.
So basically,
In general, I'll say this here, and I'll say this, and straight and foremost is this: if because I posted this about the other day, and this was not me even DJing in Throw Park. It was even I DJed at another marquee venue, first time DJing there, and it was 100 times worse.
Oh,
Like,
wow.
100 times worse. And the thing
I
is,
think anything could be worse.
when I got there, when I saw the brand of speakers, and I was just like, I've never seen these brand of speakers in my life, and it's like, what?
Well, and
the thing about this situation, it's not even. I mean, we can laugh about it, but it makes your craft look rubbish because the crowd don't understand. Because even without this wedding in particular I'm talking about, there was someone that was in the crowd. Because most times these weddings we do, there's actually people that own clubs in the crowd. There's people that are sound men. There's people that are probably ex-DJs.
Yep.
And I mean, there was a guy that was in the crowd and he was a sound guy and he kept coming to me I said, bro, this has nothing to do
No,
with
you.
It's not, this is from the back.
It's beyond you.
Venue. So my thing is this, and I posted this like last week. I said, look, as couples now, because what I feel with couples, when they go on and for a venue consultation, the first thing they think about is food. They think about decoration.
Yeah.
They think about, the person that's going to make their dress. So the DJ thing comes
last. DJ names come last.
Yeah, it comes last. So I feel like when you go for your venue consultations, if you have a DJ that you have in mind that you're going to use already,
Speak to them about it
for your wedding, try and like speak to me like, yo, I'm going to go for this venue. Because some couples do it with me. And I might go with this venue, I might go with that venue. They've told me that there's a sound limiter here, or because not all venues that have sound limiters are actually bad.
Yeah.
Some sound limiters, their levels are like 105, 105.
Yeah.
So, some venues provide sound and their sound is not bad. And for example, Quendon and North Mims.
Quendon is amazing.
They don't let you bring speakers in there, but their sound is not that bad.
Yeah.
Their sound is not that bad. So if you speak with your DJs, 9 times out of 10 they've played at one or two of these venues.
But they can always ask.
So you can ask, and the DJ will be like, yo, da 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 da. So with me, I'm not gonna lie. There's sometimes I play out something like that. I'm never gonna. But with me now, what I've said in my thing is that, you know what? Because like I said earlier on, all business is good business. Because speaking to Fully Fresh, he said, bro, one of those sound limiter venues is like, yo, if the couple comes to me and is like, yo, I want to book you as an MC for this venue, instead of saying no to the couple, he will probably tell them, I'm going to charge X amount, and if they pay, he's going to go. So
X amount being more than what you
you're going to charge you. So because I'm not going to lie, it's stressful.
Very.
You know what I mean? It's very.
It's a long night.
Yeah, it's very stressful, and it makes you inside feel very low of yourself.
You don't feel fulfilled. You feel
because
you guys are speaking. Talk. Talk to me.
Yeah. So it's like it makes you feel low because the guest thing is your fault.
It's your fault. Yeah, you can't start explaining.
Yeah, because you could have explained to the couple, but all the 300 people in the room,
are you gonna go to each one?
That's what I'm saying. Not every single person's gonna know. They're just loud.
One of the weddings I did when the groom came to me and said, bro, he came to me and said, bro, I knew about this venue, how bad it was. People have told me, but I didn't know it was.
That's what happens all the time.
He said, obviously my wife is the one
The wife
that booked the venue. So, like with the wives, when they're booking the venue,
it's decor.
Is decor,
aesthetics,
and where they can take pictures.
Yeah.
And thing is, when you come to a venue on a day when it's empty and you do a sound, I mean, because what the venues do, they play the sound for you. They play the sound for the couples. Like, oh, the music is loud, but
well, when people are
having
there,
an empty room, but having an empty room with music,
It's different.
It's different when
people are in
there's
there.
more people in the room.
Yeah.
Just the
People's voices alone.
Let's talk about the effects of lighting.
yeah,
In the after party, that's when or lighting after party, because I think a lot of couples forget about production.
Yeah.
In doing their wedding.
Yeah.
Because I remember when we got married, we spent a lot of money on production, and so very, very important for us.
Well, if you're talking about after party, probably just add a hype man.
I'm going to talk about hype man. I'm going to talk about hype man now and your relationship with them. What do you guys feel about them? But let's talk about lights. Do you want to talk about lighting or?
It's all part of the package.
Does it help or does it not?
It does enhance the entertainment and the vibe of the night. There was something I used to do. Once it's time for the after party, I always tell the planners or coordinators, event, turn off the lights.
Yes.
It gives a better, like, even married people, husband and wife don't dance.
When the light is on.
Yeah, so it just helps the vibe and it creates more of a relaxed environment for people to dance and have a
Especially when you have some aunties and uncles.
I don't
stand by their tables, just there looking at it, staring at the dance.
because sometimes some of these weddings now, the stage actually has lights on it. So, you know that actual.
Yeah,
I mean, if I see the vibe, I say, you know what, these lights are very bright. I go myself and run behind and I turn the lights.
Yeah. So I know I've seen that some videographers.
Like, tell them to turn it off.
Yeah. Put the lights. I'm like, guy, how far?
What's going on?
They want to
get the content.
They want to get the content, but at the same time,
Well, don't forget about me. I need to deliver.
Is affecting the
vibe in the room, and people
you know us black people, man, when it's bright, like me for example, yesterday was only the club, everybody was dancing there. As soon as the lights came on,
who are you? Who is this?
like lights were
Everything happens in the dark.
Absolutely.
What happens in this dark should not come to that.
And everyone just realized, oh my god. So absolutely, I think couples need to know that they have to invest in some level of production.
Yeah.
Even upline, I think to be
Part of my tech right, I put the sound, like surround sound, this blah blah blah. So this is for destination as well, because I have to recommend stuff. But then I also say nice to haves.
Lighting is
moving ahead, some up lights.
Lighting is very important. It brings a different sort of ambience.
And again, this is something that couples should speak to their DJs about as well, because again, when you go to the venue for your viewing, it's going to be during the day most of the time. So you're not going to see what it looks like. And it's a different vibe. And because I remember our wedding as well, when you turn it down and put on the actual lights we paid for, it changed the vibe completely. And then we also had all these strobe lights and everything. Everyone had the glasses, so it just brought the room
So
to
props.
life. All the props.
After party props.
After props are very
Invest in your after party.
I think they're big on that in Nigeria. And
but you bring out gorillas and all these things. I'm not for those ones.
No, even those glow sticks, the sunglasses.
It adds to the
And it makes your guests relax.
Yeah.
They get into that.
And
tell
they'll
them,
feel like
they're
you're
like,
part of it.
I think it makes people.
So let's talk about hype men, and also maybe MC. Look at it, they're different, because not all MCs are hype men, and not all hype men are MCs. How do you guys feel about hype men? Because now hype men is a big thing now in parties, and
Sean doesn't need a hype.
and Sean does hype. I know, I've seen it. I've seen his work, absolutely. So what do you think about hype men and your relationship, and maybe with MCs as well? Maybe talk about hype men first, because like I said, it's huge now. In fact, hype men are becoming, especially in Lagos, they have their own status as celebrities now. They're coming in with a convoy, security. Phantom ever dropping mixtapes.
Golden
Like, look at that, what I got.
Golden microphone.
You know, all those things.
They're making songs now.
Yeah, they're making songs. So what's your take? Are you for hype men, or when are they doing too much, or how's that have an effect?
I think it's all about communicating. Even MCs, like during the wedding reception, don't just you're talking, you just say, DJ, play this. Come on now, even ChatGPT. I just say, play this. So yeah, at least let's have a conversation before you give me a prompt. Like, oh, DJ, in a minute, play this for me. So at least give me time to plan and process, not just drop it like it's hot. And then hype man too. Like, if the crowd ain't feeling it, drop the mic. Don't do.
You said that again. Say that again to your camera.
It's all about chemistry. You see, the thing as a DJ, you could be having a good set, and you know sometimes when you're DJing and say for example, one of the groomsmen, because a lot of the groomsmen nowadays, they like to grab the mic, and they're not an MC, and if they
That's not trendy. It's not trendy.
and if you're having a good set and then someone that is not a good host or hype man. I mean, if they're on the microphone, it actually makes your set look bad.
Yeah.
You get so. I have no problem with a hype man, but as long as they are a good hype man and
They know what they're doing.
and they know what they're doing, then because if you have a good MC,
It takes it to a next
yeah,
level.
you can take your set to the next level.
So MC
Yeah.
for the wedding or
Hype
no,
man.
when you say
No,
hype
so
man, when you say
I mean, the hype man MC,
Close to
classic,
hype
yeah.
man.
not wedding MC.
okay.
I'm talking about the
after party.
after party. If you have a good after party hype man MC, if they know what they're doing, then it can take your set to another level. When the DJ and there's no such better set
When they're in
when there's a DJ and the MC in sync, it takes stuff to another level.
Especially with the ad libs and then with the call and response,
Basically,
it just takes the next level. You're going to say something or
I was gonna say, and what about the other extras? The drummer, saxophonist.
okay. Yes.
As long as everyone is in sync, they understand we're all here to deliver the same thing. Not the hype man trying to sell himself or overshadow the DJ.
Yeah.
Basically. As long as we're all just working together, it would all come in. It's just like baking a cake. You have all the ingredients and it will come out.
In the beautiful.
and also couples should as well, because I mean,
Where are you going to?
couples should as well communicate with it, because sometimes you might get booked as a DJ for a wedding, and then a couple of days before the wedding, they're like, oh yeah, by the way, there's gonna be a hype man, or by the way, there's gonna be another DJ that's gonna do it.
Yeah.
I mean, so I feel like those things actually kill your preparation.
They can throw you off. Yeah, they can throw you off. Yeah.
So it's like, and sometimes I've been to a wedding and I've not even been told that there's going to be a hype man, and then on the day I just come in as a hype man. You know what I mean? So I feel like couples, they should always communicate.
Communication.
Yeah, just communicate with that. I mean, if you're thinking to have a hype man for the wedding, let the DJ know.
Yeah,
You know
so
what I
you can prepare.
so you can prepare. Because as a DJ, there's different ways. So when you have these Nigeria style hype men, your set is different, because you're gonna have a lot of like instrumentals. So your set is gonna be prepared differently. So yeah, as long as they communicate, I don't have no.
And what are your thoughts around? I think there's some of you've spoken about it quite a lot. We're talking about wedding MCs now.
Yeah.
Wedding MCs, typical master of ceremonies. How the effect on the after party, because we always talk about the fact that if the MC does a great job and gets the crowd excited,
Makes the DJs
helps.
work.
Do you want to talk about that?
For me, it's like how
We had
a client that didn't want an MC, and I spoke to them, was like, listen, I do not do. The only thing I could do for you is announce. It's time to eat.
Minimum announcement.
Whatever.
It's ready.
I'm not doing no games. That's all I can do. Nothing else. And I convinced them, and they went with effective. And the difference on the day, I always say the MC is more of a warm-up. You have the 3-4 hours of the sit-down part. If there's no MC, it's just people sitting down eating. But if it creates a vibe, it just makes everybody warm up and relax and enjoy and looking forward to the next part. Not when the DJ now comes and then he starts from like minus 100 energy. But with a good MC, the energy is right there and everybody's ready to party once the MC is done. It's key. I said a good MC, by the way.
Yeah.
So not just your brother or your friend that knows how to hold mic. So it has to be an MC that knows what they're doing.
Yeah, and I think, like you said, that chemistry is very important. I think sometimes couples should also ask the DJs or the MCs who they work well with.
Yeah.
Because if you have, an MC that, understands your style, or you guys already, have worked together several times, or, have a way that, so even, for example, I'll use him as an example, because we work together so much.
Yeah.
There's certain parts of the wedding where I naturally know where he's going or what song he's expecting to come after this. Say we play a game or this. I know he wants or something.
Yeah.
So there are different bits, that you work really well with if you work with an MC that and I think, like you said, is baking, building up the energy. It's like a gradual, like I said, like that's why I said some couples say they don't want to do games, right? And I'm thinking, how much small talk are your guests going to have? Do you know what I'm saying?
Just sit down.
Let people get up from their seats. Let people have a reason to stand up. Once they've they've walked around or they've
Let
had
them
to
laugh.
sing. You know what I'm saying? They've had to sing or, interact. By the time your party starts, everybody's eager to stand up because they've been sat for so long. They're actually ready they've warmed up and everybody's ready for the after party. So I think a lot of people recommend who they work well with, but then also try to make your weddings fun, guys.
So many-
they try to say, oh, they want to be posh. They said people say, oh, it's not, they're classy. They try to be classy. Oh, so they don't want to do it. And I'm like, you guys,
How people sit down and do nothing for days.
concentration. Everybody's concentration is in the bin, bro.
And it just makes the set a lot harder. John, you want to say something? Or okay. What is the beef between live bands and DJs? I've seen it. There is some serious beef. When it's time for DJ set to come on.
I don't have any beef.
What is the
You sound scared.
Let me tell you why. It's still the same thing I was going to say that. It's the same thing with MCs. Do your thing. Talk.
So you have less time to play.
Yeah. And play.
Somebody's like, yo, if they want to play, they want me to play for 5 minutes, I'll play 5 minutes. They paid my full money.
So let the band play, let the MC talk. If it's 1 hour after party, we'll do the 1 hour and everybody's happy.
So unfortunately, we have to cut the show, but I think we need a part 2 for this. There's so
No,
much
of course.
Thank you guys for joining. So quickly, just say your socials quickly. Sean, your socials quickly.
DJ Sean Music.
Yes.
DJ somebody.
DJ_badge.
Thank you guys for joining another episode of Twirls and Tuxedo. See you next time.